So what we were interested in, Stephen, is studying at the end.
Okay.
So we didn't look intermediately. We exclusively look at the end time point because the question was, well, is there a difference once you stick to this diet? Because if you go on this diet, ideally you're sticking with it over time. And so if it is true that you require carbohydrates, we then also measured how many carbohydrates and fat they were burning during exercise. And it was over what we call 85% of their VO2 max, which means 85% of their total maximum oxygen consumption during exercise. That is when we would expect almost no fat to be oxidized or to be burned, and almost exclusively carbohydrates. Well, we found that these athletes recorded the highest levels of fat burning during exercise ever reported in the literature, illustrating that when these athletes—
The
ketogenic diet, that when these diets adapted to the diet for sufficiently long, they had record levels of fat oxidation, even at very high intensity levels, which means that fat was able to provide nutrients and fuel at very, very intense forms of exercise when we would expect only carbohydrates would be relevant and utilizable.